Hi guys, it's Tom and welcome to Train Sim TV, and in today's video we're going to be back on Open BVE and we're taking a look at the upcoming upgraded Class 313 from a BVE Western Region. We took a look at the Class 313 and the North London line, which came out about a month or two ago now. If you haven't actually seen the first look video we did for the team, you can catch that in the window that should pop up anytime now, so in the top right corner. That takes you through a full look at the route as well. At the time of doing that video, there was only one livery for the Class 313, which was the Silver Link livery. In the new upcoming 313, there is a whole plethora of liveries, and those are going to come up now for you to look at.
Platform 2 for the 12:26 Southwest train service to London Waterloo 26 or Southwest train service to London Waterloo. Platform 2 for the 12:26 Southwest train service. Platform 2 for the 12:26 Southwest train. Platform 2, Clapham Junction, Yorkshire and London Waterloo. Customers, London Airport, East West. Platform 2 for the 12:26 Southwest train service to London.
So you have just seen there the lineup of liveries which come with the upcoming Class 313 upgrade. We're choosing the Network Southeast livery for this run this time, as I thought it'd be quite a nice one to do. Although there's a lot of nice ones in there. I mean, I like the look of the Network Rail one as well. It's quite an interesting one. Now, I believe, unfortunately, the guys couldn't do the actual interior for the Network Rail one, as it's a bit different, obviously, to the passenger version where the seats, obviously, the Network Rail one's got all sorts of equipment and stuff in there. Just unfortunately, wasn't to be able to be done. So, I've got some notes and bits and pieces that I need to go over with you all, just to let you know sort of things that you'll expect to see. The main thing I need to emphasise with this build is that the controls have changed for the pantograph power supply. It's not exactly the same. The things I've got bullet pointed down here, I'm going to just go over with you guys. The letter P on the keyboard, that now switches to AC mode. Set reset is still 9. And that is the key also used to raise the pantograph just like the real train. In response to the problems in cancelling the dual voltage alarm, it now has its own key, and this is number 2 on the keyboard. And also Control and P is now the key for switching back to DC mode, which automatically lowers the pantograph. Another feature on the upcoming upgrade for the Class 313 is now that the actual cab doors, you can open them with the use of the keyboard. You can press home and that opens the cab doors to the left, and whilst end opens the right, and by default the cab doors are closed when you first fire up the train, although they may bring it into actual practice. It says here that when you first open up and get into your train, it'll all be open, but at the moment it is as it is. So if I go back into the cab, he says, how do we do this? So if I go back outside, there you go. So you can see there that the cab door has now opened. That's really cool. Oh, and home again shuts that. But if I go onto the other side and press end, that opens up the other side. That's really cool. Nice audio there as well. So that is another feature which comes with this upgrade. I'm just going to go back into a central view of that. So as you can currently see, we're in the passenger view, and a lot of the passenger view has actually been recreated. Now I've got here with the model. It goes on to say that a good 90% of the model has actually been thoroughly reconditioned or entirely built from scratch, with very little of the original textures remaining. Even the destination blind was redrawn, with the dirt and grime added to it. The passenger saloon has been painstakingly recreated as close to the real thing as possible, as well as the vestibule around the cab. Also, the cab light now works. You can't control them manually in the cab just yet, but automatically switch on and off depending on the weather you are keyed in or not. This is only the exterior model at the moment. This will eventually be reflected in the cab as part of the next stage in this project, and even the pantograph has been oh, excellent. Hang on, let's go and have a look at the pantograph, because that's been textured now as well. Oh, excuse me, I've just been pressing the on there. You won't have heard that, but that's nearly made me jump. So the pantograph has now got textures as well, as I believe it was a block colour before. That's looking good. It's a nice detail in there. So if I get my camera right, I always get this wrong. There we go. So you can see different views of the passenger saloon there. Very nice detail. Now, I mentioned this on my first look video for the route. It amazes me just how much detail you can get in such a game that's so old as this, and the boundaries that are still being pushed. It really is amazing to see what can be done. I mean, this is a game I believe is like 20 years old, if not more now. It's really nice to see. Now we're going to get ourselves set up into the unit, and we're going to go and take this for a little bit of a drive just to see what's new. We're not going to do the full run this time because we've already done it before. But again, if you haven't watched a full drive, again, that link has popped up at the beginning of the video, so you can see that. And I've also put it in the description as well, so it's easy to find if you can't find it where it's skimmed back to or whatever. It's easy to find there. So you join me in the 313. We need to get ourselves set up and get ourselves moving. So first of all, we press F. And then we need to press V. Cancel the AWS like so. We then need to go back to forward. I'm going to cut that in, just to be sure. Tail lights off, headlamps on with 4 and 5. We press 7, one of them, put our destination there. Looking at the destinations also, obviously these have been hand done, so you can see on this one the grime and stuff that's been put on there. These have all been handwritten, but it's nice to see them done as well. Just checking something over there, making sure I'm doing it right, so it's space for that anyway. So we should, all being well. There we go, and we should get some power now. And off we go. The train itself feels exactly the same as it did. It was really good the first time round, the feel of the drive, and they've got the same feel still now. I say it's a lot more cosmetic and visuals that have been redone, a few bits and pieces again with the scripts in terms of like controls and stuff. So we're going to take this just for a couple of stations in length on this one. As I say, we've done a full run already. Just for us to see what's different and how it feels. It looks really good. And all the guys at BVE Western Region will be obviously sharing this with you all very, very soon, of course. So you'll see this through that and other people's videos as well. I know there's some other people doing some videos.
Your guard speaking, welcome aboard the Silver Metro service dispatch. This train called regards to coming to Southampton on the central route of Dunkirk, take the line of the Park 1
So we're just approaching Kew Gardens. Well overshot this, I think. Overshot, but I'm still in the bar, so I'm happy with that. After quite a lengthy period not being able to drive the route. We're a free car service as well. Slightly bit of speeding there, get a bit carried away. So we're going to stop here. So this is Gunnersbury. Overrun it by 0.6 meters there. So what we'll do is we'll take it up to where we need to start raising the pantograph. I think it's the next station we do that. Pretty certain it's South Acton. It's either that or Acton Central. We'll do all that procedure because there's a bit of a slight change in the procedure. Keys. Too much. I love the sound on this 313, they're so good. I honestly think they sound better than the rolling trains from 2020. They have so much more about them. You hear much more as well. All the running sounds and all the stuff going over the track joints and stuff like that, and all the creaks and stuff with it all. It's not this one where the pantograph needs rain, I think it's the next one. Quite a small platform, this would be quite quick on the mark here. Go with that. Underrun, but we're in. Right, so pantograph needs to be raised up here, so bring the train to a stand. Then put your brake into the full service mode, which is like that, so which is B3. Move the reverser into neutral by pressing V. Press P to operate the AC select button. Now raise the pantograph by holding 9. There you go, and you hear that little connection there with the pantograph touching the wire, so you know that it's actually worked. I've done something here now, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me just refer to my manual. Right, so it's number 2 to cancel the alarm. I got a little bit worried then. Right, so everything should be up and ready to go there. Now we need to put ourselves back into forward. Now we're going to leave the train here, so what we'll do is we'll sit down here, we'll take the timetable off, we'll watch the train go off into the distance. I've actually done this before, so we'll soon see how well this goes. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Do keep an eye out on... Oh, it doesn't work. We could do a free roam. Never mind. Hope you've enjoyed it anyway, guys, and hope it's been beneficial to you. Do check out BVE Western Region's website for upcoming updates towards the upcoming 313 for their North London Line route. It's absolutely superb, as you can see. The work they put into it over the few weeks with lockdown stuff as well. They've put a lot of effort into this. A massive thanks again to Adam and the team at BVE Western Region for allowing us to do this short video for you guys to enjoy and take a look at. Stay safe all, and we'll see you again on the next video. Take care for now.